Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I want to compare two lenses. That is the Canon 24-70 f2 and the Sigma 24-105 f4. And you guys have heard me mention a few times how this Sigma 24-105 is one of my favorite lenses. And then, and I've heard back from some going, well, that can't really be a pro lens. It don't go down to 2.8. So instead of having a debate with everybody, I thought I'll just take both these lenses. I got my wife to volunteer to go outside and do some pictures, so I shot pictures on the Sigma and on the Canon. I shot at 24mm, at 50mm, at 70mm, and Canon 24-70 don't go to 105. I still shot at 105 on the Sigma so we could see what it looked like. Because I think there's a little misunderstanding of 2.8 and those really low f-stops. Now, they are handy to have. It's more light. But you are, again, looking at more expense. For example, if you're just starting out as a photographer and you're on a budget, you could go buy the Canon 24-70 f2.8 for $2,100. Or you could go buy a brand new Sigma from B&H for $899. Now that's a difference of $1,200, and some people will be like, well, that's only $1,200. And I get that, but think of it like this. If you're new, instead of spending $2,100 on a brand new Canon 24-70 2.8, go ahead and get the Sigma 24-105 f4. That'll save you $1,200. Now what you can do with that $1,200, you can turn around and buy the Sigma 35 f1.4 for $799. That'll leave you $400 left to play with that you've still got because you didn't buy the 2.8. So now you've got the Sigma 24-105 f4 and you've got the 35 f1.4. So that $400 left, then you can take and go buy Godox V1 for $260. So now you've got two lenses, a flash, and $140 left over. I think that might put it more into perspective than just saying, well, it's $1,200 cheaper. Because if you're new and on a budget and you're a new photographer, you know what I'm talking about. This stuff is expensive. So think of it like that. Think in terms of profit. So I'm going to run the picture in just a minute. And the first time I run them through, I'm not going to put which camera did what. I want you to look at them and try to figure out which ones did which. Try to see that at 70mm especially, look at the 2.8 and the f4, try to figure out which one comes from which. Now, I think most photographers will be able to tell, but even if you can tell, you got to ask yourself, is it worth $1,200? Let's take a look at these pictures and see what you guys think. Hey guys, I just want to take this second of your time. If you guys would please hit like and subscribe, it would go a long ways toward helping our channel and help us keep making these videos. Thank you. Okay, so we're outside now, and I'm going to shoot a few pictures with the Sigma 24-105 f4, ranging from 24 to 50 to 70, and then I'm going to go to 105. Then I'm going to use the Canon 24-70 at 2.8. I'm going to use it at 24, 50, and 70. Obviously, I won't go to 105. So. So how did you guys think you did? Do you think you could tell which ones were shot with the Sigma and which ones were shot with the Canon? And like I said, I think most of you probably will, but is it worth the difference in price? And a while back I did a video I was talking about some Canon RF lenses, and I think a few people misunderstood what I was saying. I wasn't hating on the Canon RF lenses. They're great lenses, they're fantastic. My point was they are just very expensive compared to the EF lenses, which you can get really good prices on right now. So I wasn't hating on the I wasn't hating on the RF lenses. I was just talking about how much of a savings benefit you can get by buying the EF line right now, because they are being marked down because Canon's moving to the RF. So back to those pictures. If you think you had those pictures figured out which ones were which, I'm going to run them right now, and they're going to be labeled which one was done with which lens. So there you go, guys. It's up to you to decide from there which ones you like, which ones you don't like. How many of you got it right? How many of you could tell instantly which one was which? And let me know down below what you guys think. And I've always just loved this Sigma 24 to 105. You get the extra reach. You get an extra 70 to 105 compared to just going to 70. Now, I'm not hating on my Canon 24 to 72.8. I've got one. As you can tell, it's a great lens. But the 24 to 105, I think, is just a little underrated. It's just a great little lens. So anyway, let me know what you guys think, and tell me down below if you were able to tell which pictures went with which lens. Hey, if we're helping you guys out, give us a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Thanks.